What if something you do every single day, without even thinking, is quietly damaging your liver, and you have no idea until it's too late? After 60, your liver becomes more vulnerable than ever, and the danger isn't dramatic. You won't feel pain. You won't notice symptoms. That's why it's so deadly. These 5 silent habits, small things, you do without thinking, can push a fatty liver toward cancer, quietly, with no warning signs at all. But here's the good news. Your liver has an amazing secret. It can still heal itself, even after years of silent damage. If you act now, stay with me, because number 3 is something almost every senior does without thinking. And it may be the easiest fix of all. As you watch, ask yourself, which of these habits do I do every day? You might be surprised by the answer. Fatty liver disease affects more than 1 in 3 seniors. Many people think it's harmless, just a little extra fat in the liver. But that's a dangerous misconception. Left unchecked, fatty liver doesn't stay quiet. It silently progresses, first to inflammation, then to scarring, and eventually to liver cancer. And this happens without pain, without obvious symptoms, without a single warning signal. The scariest part? You can feel perfectly fine while your liver is under attack. No pain, no swelling, no discomfort, until the damage is advanced and much harder to reverse. For many seniors, the first clue comes too late, when routine blood work or an ultrasound reveals the problem. Or worse, when a doctor uses the word no one wants to hear, cancer. Your liver is one of the hardest working organs in your body. It cleans your blood, processes your food, filters out toxins, and keeps your energy steady. And it does all of this silently, every single minute of your life, without complaint. But just because it's quiet doesn't mean it's invincible. After 60, your liver becomes more vulnerable. Years of wear and tear add up, and small daily choices, the kind you barely notice, can determine whether your liver stays healthy or slips into disease. Here's the incredible part. Your liver is a natural repair shop. Unlike most organs, it can regenerate itself if you remove the stress. Even if damage has already begun, it's not too late to reverse it. That's why it's so important to know these 5 silent habits. They may seem harmless, but they're slowly wearing your liver down. The sooner you stop them, the faster your liver can heal, and the lower your risk of ever hearing the word cancer from your doctor. As we go through each one, ask yourself, do I do this every day? You might be surprised at what you'll find. Habit number 1, skipping breakfast or eating sugary snacks in the morning. For decades, we were told that skipping breakfast could help us lose weight. But for seniors, this habit can do more harm than good, especially when it comes to liver health. Your liver needs steady fuel in the morning. When you skip breakfast, your body still needs energy, so your liver releases stored sugar. That sugar doesn't just disappear. It gets converted into fat, and over time, that fat builds up inside the liver itself. Even worse, when you finally eat, you're more likely to crave sweet, quick snacks, coffee with sugar, pastries, processed cereal. These give your liver a double hit. Too much sugar all at once and no time to recover. The danger here isn't just about hunger. After 60, your liver processes sugar less efficiently than it did when you were younger. That means small spikes in blood sugar hit harder, and fat gets stored more easily inside liver cells. Over months and years, this creates the perfect storm for fatty liver to silently progress. You might feel fine, no pain, no symptoms, but inside, your liver is working overtime. Meet Margaret. At 68, she prided herself on eating light by skipping breakfast. But a routine blood test showed her liver enzymes were high, a silent warning sign. By simply adding a small, balanced breakfast, her doctor helped her reverse the early damage in less than 6 months. No medication, no strict diet, just one small daily change. Here's the good news, you don't need a big meal. Just a small, balanced breakfast can calm your liver and keep your blood sugar steady. Try oats with fruit, an egg with whole grain toast, or a simple smoothie. Think of it as a gentle wake-up call for your liver. It's not about eating more. It's about eating smart, giving your liver steady fuel so it doesn't have to make its own by turning stored sugar into fat. Do you usually eat breakfast, or do you skip it? Let me know in the comments. You might be surprised how many people are in the same boat. Breakfast isn't the only silent habit putting stress on your liver. For many seniors, the next one is hiding in plain sight, and it comes in the form of something you may reach for every single day without thinking. Habit number 2, relying on painkillers too often. Here's something most people don't realize: every pill you swallow passes through your liver first. Whether it's a prescription painkiller or an over-the-counter tablet, your liver is the chemical factory that breaks it down, so your body can use it or throw it away. Now, that's not a problem once in a while. Your liver is designed to do this job. But what happens when painkillers become part of your daily routine? Headache today, knee pain tomorrow, back pain on the weekend. Over time, that silent workload starts to pile up. Many seniors lean on these pills to stay active or simply to get through the day. But here's the catch: even common over-the-counter medications like acetaminophen or ibuprofen can quietly stress the liver when used too often or in higher doses than recommended. You don't feel it right away, no pain, no warning, but inside, liver cells are working overtime, breaking down the drug, clearing byproducts, and trying to keep your blood clean. If the liver can't keep up, those byproducts can build up and cause low-grade inflammation over months or years. That silent stress can lead to scarring, and in some cases, even liver failure. The scariest part? You might never notice a single symptom until it's advanced. This isn't about fear. It's about awareness. Your liver is one of the hardest working organs you have. It never complains, but it deserves some backup from you. Start by keeping track of how often you reach for those pills. Is it once a week or every single morning? If you're relying on painkillers daily, it's time to talk to your doctor about liver-friendly alternatives. There may be lower-dose options, safer medications, or non-drug treatments, like targeted exercises, heat therapy, or even diet changes that can help with pain without overloading your liver. And here's a big one: never exceed the dose on the label. More is not better. More is toxic. Even doubling up by accident, say, taking a cold medicine that already contains acetaminophen along with a regular pain pill, can push your liver into dangerous territory. Your liver filters everything you swallow. Every single pill, vitamin, or supplement gets checked in and checked out. Protecting it doesn't mean giving up pain relief. It just means being smart, asking questions, and staying in control of what goes through your system. Your liver is your body's cleanup crew. Don't overload the crew with more work than they can handle. A little planning now could save you from a serious liver problem later and give you many more healthy, pain-free years to enjoy. Habit number 3, sitting for hours without moving. Now here's a habit almost every senior struggles with, and it's quietly sabotaging your liver. Even if you think you're active overall, you wake up, have your coffee, maybe read the newspaper, then spend a couple of hours on the phone or at the computer. Later, you take a nice walk, thinking you've done your exercise for the day. But your liver doesn't see it that way. Those long sitting stretches in between are sending it a dangerous signal: store more fat. Main explanation: emotional plus relatable. Studies now show that sitting for hours without moving is just as damaging as eating junk food for your liver. Why? Because when you stay still, blood flow slows, calorie burning plummets, and your liver switches into storage mode. Instead of filtering toxins and processing nutrients, it starts packing fat around itself, quietly, without pain, without warning signs. Over the years, this hidden fat buildup can trigger inflammation, scarring, and in some cases, cancer. Think about how often this happens. A 20-minute phone call here, a 2-hour TV program there, a long sit at church or during travel. Add it up, your liver may be idle and stressed for 6 or more hours a day, even if you exercise later. And the truth is, our bodies after 60 aren't as forgiving. What felt harmless at 30 now has real consequences. But here's the good news: you can break this habit without becoming a gym rat or changing your entire routine. The secret is micro-movement. Just 2 minutes of standing, stretching, or light walking every half hour can flip your liver back into fat-burning mode. You don't have to do jumping jacks in the living room. Simply standing up during commercials, walking to refill your water, or doing gentle shoulder rolls at your desk is enough to wake up your metabolism and protect your liver. Quick question: how many hours a day do you think you sit without moving? Drop your guess in the comments. You might be surprised when you actually track it. Breaking up long sitting periods is one of the simplest ways to fight fatty liver. But the next habit is even sneakier, because it hides in plain sight on your dinner plate. And most people think it's healthy, until it's too late. Habit number 4. Drinking alcohol socially, but frequently. Here's something many people don't realize. Even a harmless glass of wine at dinner can put silent pressure on your liver, especially after 60. Your liver's job is to filter out toxins, and alcohol goes straight to the top of its priority list. But as we age, the liver processes alcohol more slowly. What used to feel like no big deal in your 40s or 50s can now leave lasting stress behind the scenes. Over time, this quiet burden can trigger fat buildup, inflammation, or even early scarring, long before any symptoms appear. It's not just heavy drinking that causes trouble. Social sipping, a little wine with friends on Friday, a beer at the game on Sunday, adds up faster than you think. Your liver never really gets a break if it's constantly clearing alcohol out of your system. And the truth is, you may feel perfectly fine while your liver silently struggles. Take Mary, a 68-year-old grandmother who loved hosting her weekly book club. One small glass of Chardonnay every meeting, nothing crazy. But during a routine checkup, her doctor noticed elevated liver enzymes, an early warning flag. Mary wasn't an alcoholic. She wasn't reckless. She was just regular. But her little habit had built up into a big problem. The good news? Your liver is amazingly resilient. Even small changes can help it heal and stay strong. Here's how to protect it without giving up your social life. Save drinks for truly special occasions, not every casual get-together. Alternate with water, sip before, during, and after alcohol to keep your system flushing. Stick to sensible limits. For most older adults, that means no more than 1 drink a day, and not every day. Talk to your doctor if you're on medication. Alcohol can make some drugs harder on your liver. Think of it as giving your liver a vacation day to recover. You'll feel better, sleep deeper, and keep this hard-working organ running at its best. Your liver is your body's quiet hero. It filters every bite, every sip, every pill, and it never complains until it's overwhelmed. Treat it with a little extra care, and it will repay you with more energy, clearer thinking, and a longer, healthier life. That next toast with friends? Make it to your liver and to the smart choices that help it keep working for you. Habit number 5. Ignoring regular checkups. Most people wait until they feel sick to see the doctor. But here's the catch. Fatty liver almost never gives you a warning sign. No pain, no nausea, nothing obvious at all. That's why doctors call it a silent condition. By the time symptoms appear, your liver may already be stressed or even scarred. And here's something many people over 60 don't realize. Your liver works harder with age. Even if your lifestyle hasn't changed, it processes every pill, every sip, every bite of food, but its repair speed slows down year by year. Missing just 1 annual checkup might not seem like a big deal, but imagine skipping it 3 years in a row. That's 1,000 plus days your liver could be fighting silent inflammation, and you'd never know until it's serious. The good news? It takes less than 10 minutes to check. A simple liver enzyme blood test or an ultrasound can spot fatty liver long before it turns dangerous. That's real peace of mind. And catching it early doesn't just protect your liver, it can help your heart, your kidneys, and even your energy levels too. Because your liver affects your entire metabolism. At your next checkup, say this exact line. Can we add a liver enzyme test to my labs? It's quick, it's painless, and it might save you years of trouble later on. Think of it as your liver's annual tune-up. Just like you'd never drive your car 50,000 miles without an oil change. Don't let your liver go unchecked for years. Your liver works every single day to protect you, quietly, faithfully, without complaint. A 5-minute test is your way of saying, I see you. I've got your back. Now it's your turn. Out of these 5 silent habits, which one surprised you the most? Maybe it was the long sitting periods, or those just 1 glass moments adding up faster than you thought. Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear which one hit home for you. Are you already doing some of these fixes? Your story could help someone else make the change they've been putting off. Think of it as leaving a breadcrumb trail for someone following behind you. And if you're serious about protecting your liver and your energy, your independence, and your golden years, hit subscribe right now. We've got more simple, science-backed tips to keep you feeling strong and vibrant after 60. Your liver might be silent, but it's working for you every second of the day. These small changes are your way of saying, thank you. And trust me, your liver will thank you right back. Your liver works hard for you every single day. It filters your blood, processes every bite you eat, and even stores energy for when you need it most. But unlike other organs, it rarely complains until it's in real trouble. That's why small daily choices matter more than you think. These 5 habits aren't just tips, they're lifelines. Avoid hidden sugars, skip late-night snacking. Don't overload on processed fats. Keep alcohol to special moments. And never skip those checkups. Each step you take is a gift back to your body, a thank you note to the organ that keeps you going. Think of it this way: when you protect your liver, you protect your energy, your heart, your brain, even your immune system. A healthier liver isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. So protect it today. Make these simple changes, stay consistent, and your liver will reward you with strength, vitality, and the freedom to enjoy every moment, not just now, but for years to come.